Hello everyone. Welcome back to Skyllian Rogue Sales from Home, Paragon Lost. One more down today, but they'll come back. Don't worry. Yes, sorry. Aurora? Okay. You say something? Oh no.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I needed
Oh,
to
okay.
I said you nailed it. You always stumble through the introduction, but now you got it.
Yeah, exactly. It only needed, what, 50 sessions? Yeah, perfect. So,
Is it 50?
I think it had around 50, if I recall correctly. 46, no, 46.
Let it
46.
be known that the disembodied voice does not make a fool of himself 46 times in a row.
God dang it. And has not like changed the title of this stream for multiple times already, but no, focus. So, as usual, we're gonna skip the talk and let's start with last session. Last session, you guys managed to escape the Lords of Paragon. However, as you're about to leave, you receive a message from Vi that he has found some civilians that he can break out, but requires some distraction. So, you use the nearby troll. You guys created a distraction large enough to allow Vi and Astrid to escape, alongside the group of civilians that Vi spoke of. You guys later regrouped at the hot spring. It seemed to be untouched since you last left it. Vi and Astrid return with a group of 3 very emaciated looking elves that has been trapped in Paragon for about 27 years, or so they say. The leader of these elves are called Nebula, and you guys realize after some questioning that he might be Aurora's father.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay, nice.
Alright. And so, right now, you guys are resting in the middle of Serenia at your hot spring. The place was left abandoned for a while, but still looked nice as ever. In one corner, you can see the elves you rescued sharing a pack of rations that you prepared them. Despite just being released from captivity, the group quickly adapted to their newfound freedom. Out, performing stretches, breathing in the cool breeze. Now, Aurora, you said you wanted to approach Nebula, who's right now is eating a piece of bread, looking out to the blue jay up in the trees. What do you do?
Since the previous session, I had a lot of time to think about what she would do and what she would say.
Yeah.
And of course, as luck would have it, I can't remember a single point I was going to make, so I just winged it.
Alright, great.
As she approaches him and kind of plops down next to him, sitting on like a log or whatever is nearby.
Oh wait, I'm there, right?
Yes, you can listen in if you want to.
No, cause Aurora was like, what do I even say? And I'm like, I can go with you if you want. And he's like, sure. So
Go as backup, I think was the
okay,
plan.
okay, cool. Then I'll just stand there, not looking creepy at all.
He's smiling.
In the middle of the camp, just like the most neutral pose, just facing.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's gonna sit down nearby and be quiet for a bit, just see if he would say something first.
He does take notice of you suddenly sitting right next to him. So he turns to look at you and asks, Aurora, right?
She nods her head. And you are Nebula.
That is right. How do you find Paragon so far? Charming place, isn't it? Full of mysteries. But deadly ones as well.
I do prefer everybody trying to murder me over the mysteries.
I'm sorry, you said you prefer that everybody's trying to murder you.
Well, you know, mysteries frustrate me. People trying to murder me is simpler anyway.
Well, in that case, then you would suit the life of adventuring very much. At least the more combative aspects.
How about you? How
What-
do you find this place?
Kind of pauses for a bit, thinking, wondering what to say. Fascinating, but annoying at the same time. I've been wanting to, what do you call it, escape this place for the longest time, and I still have not been able to find a way. Need to get back. Made a promise, and yet I'm here, stuck. For seems like 27 years, you said?
Something to that number? How did you say you got stuck in the first place? Were you visiting? Were you adventuring?
I was, we were passing by. We're looking for a creature, actually. Apparently there is a fantastical creature over here, and I'm looking to hunt it. For its antlers. I was planning to present it as a... what's the word? Offering.
Proposal?
Yes, Bree just shouts out from the background. Yes, exactly.
Shit.
That. There's this woman back in Talent. I'm not sure if you know her, Stella. We
Heard of her?
we gone out for a while. I think he likes me. I mean, we have slept a couple of times. So
I'm just gonna put up a
Same.
hand.
ah,
Too much.
sorry, but yes, I thought that things were getting serious. I want to make the proposal a good one, so I brought back my crew. And then he pauses for a bit. Right, yeah. Well, at least most of us managed to make it out alive.
Her nods her head a couple of times since around the village, her mother was much more popular than Stella ever was. I guess being the homebody that she was, she helped more people, wandered around less.
Yeah, you see, she never really liked me, that one. Celeste, call her name correctly. She was, I mean, to be fair, I'm just this random traveler hop by in her town and then start to woo her daughter. I'm sure she's not a fan of someone like that, but I thought I've been presenting myself pretty well, but apparently not. Well, at this point, if I'm disappeared for 27 years, I am sure 100% that she despises me.
Aurora's gonna shake her head and put on the faintest of smiles. She says, "To my knowledge, she never mentioned you once. Don't you know if that makes you feel any better?"
I feel like that's worse. Well, regardless, once I get back, I'll show her a piece of my mind. Well, it more likely is gonna be the other way around. Can try.
What do you mean, piece of your mind?
I mean, show of dedication. He likes helping people and all that. Maybe I should actually help people because it's the right thing to do, maybe.
Very heroic.
The...
Are you a wizard of any kind?
Nah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know a little bit of spells, but I'm more proficient with the bow than a wand.
You might need someone who can speak with dead, then, if you want to speak to Celeste.
Oh.
Passed away a little while ago.
Shoot. Oh, sorry to hear that.
She was old, it happens. It's a natural part of life.
But she wasn't...
Deny it, you.
She was an elf. I thought I'd had more time to convince her. Then again, I'm 300 at this
Seven.
point.
Turns out that 700 years is the limit for most.
Yeah. But hey, at least she gets to live to her old age. Many elves don't get that lucky.
Very true. For example, remember Stella was 133.
Oh no.
She pauses for a bit. Wait, I thought she was 200.
No, just
Oh
70
no.
short of that.
Oh, that sly bastard.
He's a Peter? Is that what it is?
Shut up.
Sure.
And it's gonna try to tune out the breeze. She stumbles for a second and goes, and Stella, was she an adventurer like you, or
No. She.
Celeste?
I mean, I think she wants to. But she's a little bit more. I think she's trying to follow the footsteps of her mother and all that, Mostly stay at home. But when I was with her, though, like, every time I bring her to sneak out or to go into the forest or something, or climb up the mountain, she was always happy to join. Which makes me think that she had a little bit of adventure in her.
I think we all do.
Oh, and he kind of
Comes to shove.
thinks, oh, now that I think about it, is she still in Telerin? I assume after, if her mother died, then maybe she left.
Well, she left a long time ago, before Celeste died.
Oh,
Some odd 24 years ago or so. Didn't really say why. I suppose now it makes sense. She might have been looking for you.
you're pretty close with Stella, huh?
No, but I know of her, if that counts.
Hmm. Well, wherever she is, sure I'll find her. Oh, if she's unlucky, we might find her. We might find each other in here. I hope not. But
I was gonna roll her eyes and say, "Don't even start."
yeah, I know. That'd be cool though, right?
Yeah. Nebula and Stella and
Aurora.
Daughter.
Pause. Oh, is he kind of processes that information for a few moments longer. Sorry, you said daughter?
Yeah, Stella had a daughter after you disappeared.
Oh. And kind of looks at you incredulously, but at the same time suspiciously. Do you happen to know this daughter's name?
Well, she goes by many names now, but she's gonna poke around her bag for a while before producing a pair of glasses belonging to Celeste specifically. She's gonna show him the glass and say, oh, she carries an heirloom like this one.
Okay, another
Also,
question.
Aurora.
Bree's gonna pray very hard.
Another-
Just
Another question, Aurora. I just want to connect the dots here because I know I'm not very smart, but
Oh, Shepard, help him!
Fucking God.
Oh, Shepard, please.
are you my daughter?
Pause for a second and go, I think so.
There's a long pause.
Insight, outside.
Go ahead. The person outside the conversation is very excited to do the inside thing here.
I'm sorry, Aurora. Uh, I have to see. 36.
It's difficult to just get one emotion. It's kind of like multiple layered in there. Where at first like realization, oh, I'm smart, and then realization of the reality of the situation where he goes, oh, she's my daughter. And then he kind of recalls a little bit about like what he's been talking to Aurora about this whole time, and then
Oh.
I think kind of like, oh, that makes sense now, and like, oh my god, I talked to her about that, and then a little bit back more like, oh my god, she must hate me right now. It's just like layers of multiple emotion, which just culminates to just him staring blankly into the distance for a bit.
Aurora's gonna capitalize on the silence and just go, "How do you like your bread?"
Ah.
Jesus.
Good. One moment as I have to go for a bit. 1 second.
Oh my god.
So he thinks, walks off, never
What?
seen again. He does it again.
Oh my god. Why did he go to find milk again at this point?
And believe our GM went AFK on us?
I think his deployment's still going.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, I just like to know for reference, is Bree's like reactions far off in the distance or as loud as it is you're projecting it?
A bit far off. Like she's not super close. Like let's say Aurora is around here, like where the picnic is. So should probably be like somewhere up here. So
Huh.
you'd hear like a tiny "Go get him, Aurora," or like "Sherpa, help him!"
She's like on this lower ledge here, poking her head over to see what's going on here.
Yeah.
God.
Like, she'd be respectful
You
enough.
just see the forehead and the eyes.
Kinda, yeah. She'd be respectful enough to like keep her distance, but she's curious, obviously.
Her eyes are not actually eyes; they're like stars at this point.
Yeah. There's hearts. Well, no, that I guess no, not hearts, not the more
Yes, I was thinking hearts as well, but then I realized
the implication.
yeah.
Not for this
Yeah.
scenario. No, not for this scenario. God. I think okay. I'm just gonna make a stealth check because Delilah would be interested to hear how this um whole thing is going to play out, but she doesn't want to like intrude on anyone, and is already know Bree like inspecting you might be already like too much of a audience. I'm just gonna save.
I mean, if you could also just, I mean, if it's not in your nature uh, to poke in, you could just like, check in with Bree if Aurora's not gonna say anything, you know? Because I think you did know a little bit about what was happening, but then you wanted to do something else. So your
No,
character
I
can
heard the
still
part
do it.
about. I heard the part where
Yeah, I know you heard
Aurora.
about
Yeah,
it. That's what I meant. Like if you want to do something else, but you still want your character to know, the character could just ask because you already have the bits, you know?
right. But I think Delilah's just too shy about it. This is a very tense scenario for Aurora, and a bit too close to home for Delilah, just a bit. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Right. Hopefully you're not gonna call me again. So, apologies for that.
So he
He
didn't get up and run off, right?
no, he did not. That was me. He pauses for a bit. Uh, Brett's good. Brett's good, and he kind of sits down next to you a little bit, Aurora. And now that he knows who you are, he's a little bit more guarded in the way he presents himself. He sits up straight. He puts both of his hand on his lap, thinking a little bit. Uh, how are you? It's nice to meet you, Aurora. I'm sorry. I just don't know how to do this. I didn't expect you to be here. Wait, so he's gonna try to process everything that you've said so far. He says, "You said your mother left 24 years ago."
Right after I was born, specifically. She'd come back once in a while, but she was a stranger in all but name.
Well, that must have been hard, Aurora.
I don't know any different, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Well, I
In
mean,
hindsight, it makes sense. She was searching for you, I guess.
now I feel even worse. I assume Celeste took care of you afterwards.
Yeah, it was a combined effort. Celeste was Grandma was the one to take care of me, and there was a circle of druids nearby who would, well, teach me druid stuff.
Um,
I mean, I figured I had to come from somewhere. I guess it's you.
kind of looks around a little bit, looks at himself, looks back at you, and how do you feel about that?
She shrugs. I'm processing it, I guess. You know, you're also a stranger, and I spent a good while thinking very ill things of you. Um,
Hey,
Granted,
don't blame you for that at all. Shit.
I'm not holding a grudge, if that helps. I mean, I get you were stuck here, same as if I had a child out there somewhere, I would be stuck here, same as you, leaving the child behind, same as you. It's not your fault.
Oh. Hey, all the more reason for us to get out of here, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't really know what to do once I'm out.
What do you mean?
I'm not venture, I'm not built for it. But going through all of this, I feel like too much has happened for me to go back into a small hut in a small town and be a local witch.
Well, I don't know about. Kind of looks at the other elves in his group. Not about these guys, but if you don't want to go back, you can always travel with us. I mean, they're still traveling around helping locals for cash. It's not a quiet life, but it's definitely less intense than this.
I think an active war zone is less intense than this.
Well, we tend to stay away from that. So, if you're interested,
We'll see.
Um, can I don't know. I feel. Is it okay if I interject just a little bit? I like
Go
you
with
can
you.
say, but I was thinking of using thaumaturgy to kind of make it like whispers. Just find Stella.
I think that goes without saying.
I don't know. You didn't say it. Well, okay, I guess. I'm sorry. Go
sorry.
ahead.
No.
What goes without saying?
No,
Kind of
just like
shake
so.
your head.
I was gonna do it like in between the two of you, so it's not like a. It's so you know that you can create an instantaneous sound.
Mm-hmm.
So there'll just be like some whisper to say, "Find Stella," "Find Stella," that kind of thing.
In that case, yeah, she would say, Aurora would say, that goes without saying.
Yeah, I think so too. She kind of leans over towards Yora. You have some pretty nosy friends, don't you?
Her ears are too good for her own good.
How was it? Cleric of Shepa or something?
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
It'll get her turned into a toad one of these days, just you watch.
Why do I feel like that's spoken from experience?
You won't.
Can Bree give me a wisdom saving?
No! Stop it!
Are you polymorphing her?
Are you
I'm
actually doing
thinking
it?
of.
Wait, do you have polymorph?
Yeah, do
Go
it.
for it, go for it, go for it.
Damn,
Let me make
savage.
sure I do have it.
God.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Polymorph, I absolutely do.
Let's go.
Do it. Wait.
Come on, Bree.
Aw, I'm sorry.
That would have been so funny if she
I'm gonna
failed.
be like, ha! Just swipe for you!
Aurora, like her skin taking on a purple glow, as well as her eyes like big silvery orbs in her head. Snap her and go, that was a warning shot. Don't make me do it again.
Have fun, you too! And as she runs off to the distance.
She's going to turn back to Nebula and say, sorry, she knows how to press my buttons.
What was that? You turned blue and everything.
Shrug. Witch magic.
Witch magic. Learn from your grandma then.
And the druids. And mom.
Huh. It's kind of like one of the founders here then.
That's what I was going to ask you, actually.
What?
Do you know anything about the druids of Paragon?
I mean, don't ask me. I'm not the smart one here, actually. Kind of looks at his party. None of us are the smart ones here. But
Well, which one is the lucky one?
that'd be me. And from what we've discovered so far, she seemingly was a druid that kind of get chosen to become a council during the whole time period when Paragon is here. Sakamoto Ryoka or something her name.
I'll
Yeah,
need that
what's he
in
doing?
writing eventually.
Mhm.
Do you know anything else about her?
Let's see. It's been a while here. He's gonna crosses his hands, look up a little bit. Sakamoto Ryoka, Druid, not liked by the people, but does get the job done. Mm. If I recall, it's something to do with her. What do you call her lineage or group or faction? Something like that. It wasn't clear. But she was the last three councilmen remaining by the end.
Right. Do we know what happened to her?
From my understanding is they casted some kind of spell. I'm not sure what the spell is. And the only way for the spell to anchor itself is for the three of them to stay alive. So they made sure to split up. I heard that she was in the Great Forest. Never seen her myself. Owen, which I assume at this point would be dead, is situated here in the city center. And then we have the other one, the halfling, kind of snaps his fingers a couple of times. I don't remember his name. He is somewhere to the south, from what I recall.
Right, and the spell ends when all three of them are dead?
Supposedly just one of them. So, if the spell is still up, yes, that means Owen's still alive.
Guess so. Do you know what the spell was?
He shakes his head.
Don't want to disrupt it, but it could be the thing keeping us here.
Wow. And that's easy. Just kill one of those people and we're getting out of here.
Of course, or maybe the spell is keeping something evil locked away.
Like what?
You heard the tales of arcs and various other legends, and
Uh,
just wanted to open them.
you're not wrong there. Well, regardless, I'm sure we're gonna figure this thing out. You're a smart woman after all, and I'm a lucky ass man, so I'm sure I'll figure out something.
Yep, she's gonna like push herself up to stand
Mm-hmm.
and says, and I guess while you're processing the shock of this whole thing, I'll leave you to it. Sakamoto lady might be my ancestor. Okay, bye.
You know, that would make, as he mumbles to himself regarding that, as you walk away, rejoining the rest of your group, who apparently has been staring at you the whole time.
Where did they go?
What?
How did they go?
She's gonna look back at presumably baffled looking man behind her.
Quite.
Backstory shrugs and goes, I mean, he's a man. He seems alright. Um, talks too openly about things one should not talk openly about. Kind of like you at times.
What? I have
Which I
tact. Was it then?
some of it. But don't worry, it's one of your endearing qualities.
Thank you.
Sorry about trying to turn you into a snail earlier.
It's okay. I kind of deserved it. I really shouldn't have snooped. It was just, I just wanted to make sure everything goes well, you know? Like a wingman, but not in that way. Not in a, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I always know what you mean. I've known what you meant since we were 8 or 9. But that aside, have the two of you discovered anything new?
About
Who are you referring to?
Well, the two of you.
there's
uh,
only the two of us.
No. Can anyone beat a 15? This sneak check.
What?
oh, you were stealthing?
Yes.
Apparently.
Oh, you were.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll try to match you there.
I mean, unless your passive's already.
You should be
You-
passively looking at it.
Oh, that's true.
Unless
Yeah,
it,
Yeah, you're a druid.
my passive is 18, so
Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay, so you do
my
say.
passive is 15. So it's
Both
not a
of them see.
secret to either of us that you were snooping. Hey, you snoop too.
uh. Oh boy. Okay. I think Lila like steps out of whatever rock purview she was in, and it's like, well, in terms of collectibles that we've uh plunged from their armory, not a lot yet.
plundered.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah, plundered. Um,
Blood.
but I mean, it's great news. You've reconciled, I guess, the start of reconciling with your father. That's that's pretty neat.
Don't know if I'd call him that, but
Well, he's a sperm donor for now. That's how elves are
yeah,
made right now.
tact. Great tact. She's gonna put her hands up to her face.
Isn't that a usual term?
That, but
No,
uh,
nowhere outside of a lab, I think.
Oh, wait a
Unless
minute. We wouldn't know this. We wouldn't know this word.
I don't think insemination exists yet.
I'm
What do
sure
you
it was done
mean?
on animals.
Insemination has been has
Artificial insemination. There. I said the phrase correctly.
I'm I'm sure it was done on cows, even in ye olde times, but who's
But
to
how
say?
would they have done it?
I'd say with magic. Not in your traditional sense, but you're sure some lords and ladies have done it.
Can you hold class on this train to
I
explain
just
to us what our characters know? No, I'm just kidding.
I just remembered what was Kane's father talking about how the siblings were against. Never mind.
What?
What?
Were you not there?
I might have been. I might have
Oh damn,
willingly
you.
tuned out for that. Aurora's gonna shake her head ultimately. Uh, besides point, the stuff we pillaged from the armory.
Mm-hmm.
You got no developments on that?
Well, picking up stock inventory, we do have a bunch of new potions. We've been sorely lacking those health
Hmm.
potions, mind you, and not a lot of cool weapons. Just your standard fanfare.
Well, feel free to divide amongst yourselves. I have my only weapon I need. She's gonna tap her head. But that being said, do we know our next move?
I guess we're not finished with the Lords of Paragon. It's sort of just nipping
I
up.
mean,
We haven't nipped the bud yet.
do we need to?
We don't need to. I'm just stating that the facts that they're still a threat.
I mean, less so without their leaders, right?
True.
Or leader.
Unless Vernal's not the actual leader and someone else has been pulling the strings, I think it'll take a while before they can get organized again. Maybe. We don't know how well put together their people are without Vernal.
We never buried their bodies, did we?
I I th- I, I thought we did.
We
We
did, we
buried them
did.
here. Did we?
Uh,
DM?
Pretty sure we did.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
We
Did
did
did.
we
we bury?
bury the
Yeah.
bodies of?
Yes, you did.
We
Okay.
did, because
You buried it in one of the houses nearby.
someone was asking, do you have any words to tell them or something like that? Just before we bury them.
I have no memory of this.
Right.
But I have been sick last session, so I'll play that card. I was too sick to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess we shouldn't antagonize them any further until they do something.
Let them
And
simmer down.
on the topic of them doing something, do they know where we live?
They did pull up on the church.
Maybe we should go there now.
Do you think they might
He,
retaliate?
what do you call, Sarah kind of pipes up. But I didn't tell them. You gotta remember that, you guys killed every single member from that group. Remember?
But how did the group find us in the first place?
That was me. I smelt Simi.
Did we? No. Weren't there a few, like 3 bandits that made it out as well?
No, we killed everybody.
You specifically make sure to kill everybody because you don't
Okay.
want your location to be revealed.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Gotcha.
I think the one you're thinking of is the first family. Caught the
Right.
bandits.
We learned from our mistakes.
So?
Yeah, unless they have speak with dead, I don't think. Oh, wait, they might, but yeah, I don't think they could garner to try to find us unless they try really hard.
I'm sure that killing their leader will not motivate them to try really hard.
I mean, I feel like if most of them are there because they have to, right? If we can somehow tell them that there's a way out of here and find that way out of here, we'd have a bargaining chip of which we could go and see what the void is all about.
I'm sorry, what void? Jackal kind of pipes up. He walks to you. You have a sweet spot, by the way. Can't realize we missed this place.
Isn't it good that you miss this place? Also, it's very bad to eavesdrop.
I'm sorry?
We didn't notice him at all.
Who?
Jackal?
Jackal?
No, Jackal's been with you guys the whole time.
No,
Oh.
I mean, I thought we were just having conversations, just the 3 of us.
Yeah, people are just kind of around.
Walking into our conversation?
Yep, just like how you walk into their conversation just now, Bri.
Okay. I think Jack
So
would
this is why
want
nobody likes
Jackal
me.
to know.
I'm
or
sorry.
would he? I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Would Jackal know what?
Would Jack want Jackal to know?
You mean Jacques? Like Jack to? I thought the thing was we're keeping everyone at a very low circle of information for now, and decide tomorrow after we rest on how things should proceed. That's what I thought we were going to do, but
I mean,
Yeah, but
either way, we have to make that decision since Jack is not here.
mm.
Also, I've been saying Jack because Farid says Jack,
It is
not
Jack.
Jacques.
It's not Jack, it's Jack.
Yeah,
It's
Ah,
inspired by Mass
why
Effect, Jack.
I
yeah,
don't
but
know
why is the
that.
name written as Jacques?
Because her full name's Jacqueline, the nickname's Jack.
Yeah.
Jacqueline.
I
Oh, wait.
God,
Do any of us know that?
yeah.
I
She
feel
said
okay.
it
I feel like
Pretty sure she
first
introduced
time.
herself in the procession.
Yeah, she said my name's Jacqueline, but you can call me Jack or
Anyway,
something to
with
that effect.
Joaquin not being present the session,
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
uh, we should decide what we do next. My priority was not leading the enemy back to either our base or our camp, which, from what I'm gathering, we have covered.
Yes.
To the best of our ability, and that's where we have to feel confident at. Unless you
Mhm.
want to do something about it.
Vi can cast Sending, right?
By
Yes.
Kansas, kind of, I guess.
But Vi's with us right now?
Yes.
No, Vi's with Vi and Astrid is here.
They
Yes.
brought the 3 elves with them.
So
Yeah.
maybe Vi could Sending back to our base to make sure everything's okay over there.
Alright, sure. 1 second. Let me see if I can. Okay. Still have enough spell slots.
What's that sound?
I was checking.
Okay.
Alright. Ruby said home's good. He's been hearing a lot of noises outside, but
Oh no.
people haven't been infiltrating into the church.
Uh, can he describe the noise?
Okay. As he cast a spell again.
I mean, it's fair to ask.
Alright, it's explosion, fighting, mostly that.
The Paragon Lord's base isn't that close to the center, is it? It's not, right?
No, it's in Serenia. You've seen the
Our
map.
scuffle wouldn't make that much. Even the fireball earlier in the day.
No, it wouldn't have reached there, no.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like we should rest up. We might be dropping into very dangerous tidings if we're going back to the church with everyone here tomorrow. So I think get some shut eye.
Alright. So you try to get some rest in this place. Anybody keeping watch? Or you feel secure enough here?
I think after, fighting the Lords of Paragon, even though we covered our tracks with,
We should totally keep watch.
yeah,
Alright.
we passed without trace, but
You did.
I think it'd be a good idea to keep
I
watch as well.
will,
Just in case.
It
however, take the last watch
Unquote.
because I'm at 2 hit points.
That's 2 more than you need.
Wow.
would.
One more. I need at least one.
No.
Alright.
If you're at 0, you're not dying. That's still
Wow.
good enough.
In that case, go ahead. Arrange yourselves. Watch 1 at the top, watch 3 at the bottom. Unpause the game. Here you go.
I'll
I'll
take
take-
watch 2.
watch one, I guess.
Alright. Go ahead, all three of you, roll perception checks, please.
Are we doing this alone?
Yeah, I'll say everybody gets advantage because you're
Can we
not gonna
get
be
a-
alone.
Yeah, can we get one of the elves to watch? They don't really need to sleep, right?
What do you
You know,
mean they
after
don't
being
need
in
sleep?
confined prisons for so
I mean, they
long.
don't need so long of a sleep. That's
Just
what I'm
roll
trying to say.
perception with advantage.
Oh, I'm not proficient. Oh, hey, look at us.
Hey, not
That
bad.
accuracy,
Nice
that grouping. Alright.
Grouping.
We're a team, you guys. Whoa.
You
We're
guys rested over there. Not quite night, but then again, not quite day either. So you find some cover in the kind of like ruined building nearby, maybe under some trees, maybe even just covering your eyes. Just find some place to rest and hopefully recover throughout the night. Aurora, you took the first watch. You kept an eye on your surrounding, and occasionally you do hear voices of distant humans. But you don't hear any of the voices get closer. So you're able to finish your watch without anything else happening. You then switch over to Delilah. Delilah, you're keeping watch, and at this point you begin to hear kind of like wild animals almost roaming in the vicinity. Howls of wolves. You can hear some scuffling somewhere in the dark. But your watch seems to be uninterrupted as well, as you're able to continue. By the time Bree's watch comes, you begin to keep an eye on your surrounding, Bree, trying to see if there are anything that is going to disturb your long rest. On your watch,
Nothing happens as well.
you notice
No, no.
that there are some
True.
footsteps. You hear some footsteps in the vicinity of your camp. You don't
Heading towards us?
you don't know. You just hear it. You what's the word? You hear footsteps in the vicinity. It's out in the dark, so you can't really see it. You hear hushed voice whispering amongst each other, but at the moment you don't see any signs that of the footsteps getting closer or anything like that. Right now it's a bit too far for you to make intelligible words from it. What do you do?
Does it feel like something that could be a distraction?
That's up to you to decide.
Like, is there anything I can roll?
Insight check.
What, 12? Damn. That's pretty good.
With your insight, nothing about it tells you that it's a distraction or anything like that. Seems just like sounds of people walking and chatting.
There's no fire or whatever going, right?
Your place, no. Just the rushing water and everyone trying to find warmth in their own way.
I'll just keep an ear out.
Alright. You hear the footsteps get louder and louder. At this point, you begin to hear, "Man, we've been searching this place for like 20 times already. They're not here. Just check it."
I'm gonna, wait, shit.
When you wake up first.
What do, Ree? You can do something right now. You'll interrupt your friend's long rest,
Okay,
or you
right.
can deal with it yourself.
It's pretty dark,
She wouldn't
right?
interrupt my long rest. I only
That's
did
true.
4 hours.
Technically, you need 4 hours, so you would have been done.
Aurora would have gotten a full long rest.
Mhm.
Spell
Uh,
slots back, baby.
I was thinking I have this spell, but um, it just makes the dome opaque.
Yes, it does not like camouflage it or anything.
Uh, Aurora's awake.
Aurora would be meditating at the corner of the place.
If I disturb her, would it be a would I disturb her long rest or?
You would know enough that she shouldn't need this long of a sleep.
Aurora, can you do the pass without a trace thingy?
Oh, huh?
Someone's
What?
coming.
Why?
Someone's coming to check you. They're
Oh.
looking for us.
She's gonna cast immediately.
Okay, immediately, a bubble near you is immediately formed. The light's gonna dim. Your footsteps gets dampened, and a voice you speak
And
turn to a whisper.
Yeah, and while Aurora's doing that, I'm gonna cast Liam's tiny hut and just like and close us.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll just scoop people together.
Yeah, you're not gonna get everybody. Like 10 foot is just just a place around you. So, for example, if this is the
Then-
campsite right now, you would just cover this fireplace area or something.
And then probably just somewhere. I guess I'm gonna make some sort of camouflage thingy.
Mm-hmm.
So because I can, it's opaque from the outside, but it can be any color I choose. So
That's
I
correct.
can make it like kind of, um, how you say,
Navy
blend
blue.
Yeah.
into the background,
Yeah.
especially with the darkness and the veil.
So you form this tiny hut, and with Aurora's pass without a trace as well, it dampens any noise that you would have made while casting the spell. You hear the voice getting closer and closer and closer. And at this point, even with your hut, even with your stealth, you can kind of see torches in between the trees now.
They
Them.
have torches. Wouldn't I have seen torches?
Not until now, no.
Damn it.
How many torches do we see?
From where you are right now, you see about 4 of them.
Aurora's gonna slowly crane her neck towards Bree and say, I don't mean to sound like a downer, but I think we might have to kill them if they get any closer.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Just don't tell the Uni, you know?
So these guys, you see that their torches, they're not following any predetermined path or anything. They are just pushing through the woods, trying to wander the area, trying to see if they find anything. They're not doing it methodically by any means. They're not like moving in a grid or anything. They're just trying to push through the trees and see what they see, so to speak. And as you keep watch, you can see them come closer and closer and closer until finally. Hey! You remember there being a wall here?
Damn it.
No, not really. Oh. Smells like hot water.
Oh,
Dude, it could be a spring?
oh,
Over here? That sounds wrong. Yeah, let's check it out, I guess.
Aurora, we have to kill him. We have to kill him. I have 2 hit points. God damn it.
And, Rain, can I take my long rest now?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Damn it. Then I would have to start all over again.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Because I'm not an elf.
Yeah.
This is racism.
Yeah.
It,
Wouldn't be racism, it's just an inherent thing that different races work. This is biology.
This is a hate crime.
can't sprout wings, so
Yeah.
tit for tat.
So, what do you guys do? You at this point you can see you can hear the footsteps. They're no longer moving towards you. Instead, they're circling. They're trying to find an entranceway to the hot spring right now.
I think we keep up with them and don't attack them until it's like, what's the word?
Yeah.
The
I think
last possible moment.
All
I
right.
think we should, if we can make some sort of barricade, like not like, oh, there's definitely someone here, but like, oh, this place is so ruined that you can't come in through the entrance. That'd be good,
Okay.
but I think that would
Ooh.
makes
I
a
mean,
lot of
you
noise.
guys can reach to the entrance of this hot spring area faster than the people walking around it. So, what do you have in mind? What do you want to do?
Okay, we still have pass without a trace.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like hallucinatory terrain or something like that? On the
I
off
do
chance you
not.
prepared it, because it's a
I
level
don't know.
5, that'd be great. But
Um,
no, we really need to. Yeah.
what I do have that might help, and tell me if this sounds stupid, I know, but what if we summon my familiar,
Uh-huh.
make it fly off in a certain direction while muttering human words, like words shit, 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 as it's like flying away or running away,
Ooh.
to make it sound like someone's trying to sneak away from the area.
Oh, that would be good. I could thaumaturgy it. As a,
Ooh,
just to make it, Or I could even just thaumaturgy it so you don't even have to get your familiar out,
That's true.
that's even better.
which is a new thing I just know I could do. I
Thaumaturgy and
just
presentation and minor illusion are really good role playing cantrips.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised no one really used the instantaneous sound part. Yeah, and oh, then I can be like in suppression, sound like a door just kind of slammed open, and then just 6 seconds later, 30 feet away from that, sound comes out that says, "Oh shit, 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 shit,"
All right.
I don't know about door, because if we make it so a door is slammed open, they might think this is our base, which
Oh,
it
that's
is.
true. Okay, you're right. Then I would, just
Snapping, just a
like,
snapping branch,
yeah,
maybe.
like the
Direction.
opposite direction of our base.
All right, all right.
Or maybe from where they came, so it's like someone followed them to that point, snapped the branch, and then ran off saying shit, 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 shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
so it's like we're not from here; we're from over there, following them. So they don't know where we are.
yeah.
Okay.
I can make a cry of a raven, and they know that you use a raven. So yeah, like
Yeah.
so we can make the story like, your raven makes a sound like they to say that someone's here, and then they're like shit, 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 run away, kind of thing.
You remember, you can only make instantaneous sound, yeah, not like full sentence like shit, 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 shit. Just
Uh,
one crack, one shit,
Yeah.
one bang.
Yeah.
Just that. It could be. It won't be shit, 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 shit. It will be shit.
Yeah. Crack.
Shit.
Shit.
every 6 seconds between the sounds.
sure.
All right, let's do this.
Then maybe crack, and then footsteps going away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even need
And,
shit.
and the shit comes when like they notice it, then we say shit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, as you hear the footsteps go starting to encircle around, and you hear, "Fuck! Oh, fucking scared me. What is this thing? Is that a bottle of? What is that? I don't know. Looks like that's milk. That's rotten milk." As you guys
You just saying we
cause
said
the
that we have
first a loud snapping noise as the two of them hear that. Oh yeah. Man, I really want to go to the hot spring. Yeah, but Baze will kill us if we don't find these people.
Base? Okay,
Base?
that's what they said,
Base?
base?
Yes, they said Baze.
Oh, like home base, maybe.
Sure. As
Yeah,
you
and
hear the footsteps kind of like sound very slow, starting to leave the entrance and now begin walking closer and closer back to from whence they came from.
yeah, and that's when the shit will come. Yeah.
Shit! Yep, that's definitely them. Come on. As you see one of them run. Wait, what if it's... Go ahead, roll me wisdom deception check, please.
You can do it. Oh, let me flip a coin to see if I
I
can
can do it.
boost it or
Go for it.
subtract from it.
Go for it.
I guess
1.
I think that's subtract.
Do I
Alright.
get advantage because Aurora's helping me?
Not right now. You're the only one
mean,
casting spells making
but-
noises here.
But she's the one who gave the idea.
Sure,
Kind of
sure,
like-
sure. I'll give you that. Go ahead. 17. With a 17, you hear. Wait, what if it kind of looks back at you guys? And you see the voice. You see the footsteps disappear into the woods for a bit.
I turn to Bringo. Nice work.
Nice work to you too. And if we ever tell this to Uni, I never said we should kill them.
Would he disapprove?
Oh, totally.
Should we not tell him we killed all those people back at their camp?
Definitely not.
Should we not tell Uni you twisted the man's nipples so hard he died?
Please don't.
I'll try.
Because what he knows is you guys are violent. Not me too.
Oh, threw us under the carriage.
Hey, I wasn't
respect it.
there when you guys decided to put his friend in a fog. Or kill him, I guess. Anyway.
In all fairness, Bree, nothing we ever do will fade away the fact you twisted a man's nipples until he died. I'm sorry.
You guys soften it up. It's not. It was a team effort.
It was, and if I had finished him like that, I would expect to be made fun of for the rest of my time as well.
I didn't think he would actually die. Come on.
I won't tell a soul, knowing what you can do. Good work. Let's stay vigilant now that I'm awake. She's gonna rub her eyes. And first thing in the morning, we get out of here.
Yeah, that'd be good.
After about an hour or so, you can see others start to stir as well. As Delilah, Jack, Astrid, Vi, Jackal, Nebula, Crag, and Mary. All of them start to stir up, waking up. All of them looking much, much better, except for Bree, who for some reason her wounds haven't healed.
No, you. What? Why? Why not?
Is casting a single cantrip really more strenuous than?
Actually, good question because it was a cantrip.
If it was a spell slot, then
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was a spell slot.
No, I did. I cast Human Tiny Heart.
There you go.
well, can't rules lawyer ourselves out of that.
At least give me a short rest.
I mean, you can definitely. You can take a short rest for sure.
I'll take a short rest.
Like a failed long rest, then it'd be a short rest then.
So my wounds healed a little
A
tiny.
little bit. Morning, gentlemen, ladies. Where to now? If you want to head to our camp, That being a great forest, I'd be happy to show you the way.
Next time I'm never taking the third watch. Nothing really happens on the third watch, but
Y-
things just had to happen on the third watch.
yeah, you look worse for wear. What happened when we slept?
Something happened during the third watch.
I can see that. Well, let's get back to. I can point you to our base. Over there, you can actually get some sleep.
But would they know?
What do you mean?
As in, do they know of your base?
Ah, right.
They were searching for us just just an hour ago.
Okay. I forgot Vernal was there, so I assume must have essentially torn that place down then.
Also, was
It's,
there anyone named Base?
uh, looks at the others. You guys know? Oh yeah, she's the hot one. All right, the tiefling, right? Yeah. It was like a
You
tiefling.
almost killed.
I'm sorry.
Um, Asking the party for this one.
Oh,
The mage that Jack almost killed.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was that. That's it. Yeah.
yeah, I recall. She's a little bit flirty. And apparently one of the two really powerful mages in the place. And another one. I don't know where that guy went though.
Um,
There was
What was
another.
his name?
Yeah, I don't remember, but he likes to go walk around bare chested and all that.
yeah, you should be
Well,
careful about that.
wherever
It's
he
like
is, I hope he's
exposing
fine.
your weakness for everybody.
Maybe
Why do I
someone
feel
taught
like
him a valuable lesson about wearing shirts.
Wearing exposed shirt.
well, regardless, if they're looking for us, we couldn't stay here. And he kind of thinks for a moment. If we can't go there, then perhaps River Bendon?
I'm just gonna cut the tension and like. So we do have a place.
Oh,
I thought we don't want to bring them to our place.
I mean, isn't aren't you related? I'm pointing at Aurora and um.
Wait, the reason why we don't go back straight to our base is because we didn't want to leave the the bandits to our actual base, right?
Right, and
Is it safe to go back to the base now?
we can just take a atlas to the second closest and just walk from there. Keep our tracks hidden. Vi can make us invisible, and we have fast without a trace. Trace.
I mean, more
Oh, I should
like
long rest as well.
more like will they follow us there?
Well, if we pass without trace and use our travel
Atlas?
system, they can't really, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
come on, just want to go back. Not that difficult. Theron kind of pipes up.
And
Just
then
make
we do
sure,
have a place.
just make sure there's no one within like 30 foot of us, and it'll be cool.
Aurora, you here to the left, I here to the right.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll perception check real quick.
Close her right ear,
Ah, you
Like
don't
under
need
ear.
that. Come on. No, it's not funny. I'm trying to
Okay.
be
Face
cool.
last 1 hour. I'm guessing it expired and I need to recast. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Perception. Are we percepting?
Ooh, that's not good. Might be a little rusty.
Are, uh,
Aurora,
are we
Bree?
perceptive?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
We were asking for confirmation.
Oh, okay. I told you already to roll perception. I was waiting for you guys. Again, 17 and 14 and 9. You guys perk up your ears, trying to see if there's anyone nearby. At the moment, you don't see anyone hiding. All you can hear is just the sound of the birds, sound of crickets, sound of cicadas somewhere in the distance. Place seems to be safe. Alright, okay. We need someone with Pass Without a Trace. And then let's move in 2 small groups. My group can hang back and make sure see if there's anyone pursuing you guys. You guys can lead the way, okay?
Oh, well, we can all go together. Just
Yeah.
need to consent.
I don't follow.
Just follow our lead. There's an
Okay.
atlas, right?
There is, yes.
Oh, before that, should we make the place uninhabitable so they don't come back
Yes.
here?
I thought about it while waiting for everybody to wake up. So I made this, and she's gonna put up a piece of paper that has a note written on it, and it says like, "Bree, the water is contaminated. I got weird warts all over my body. Don't drink. Don't swim in this water." So yeah, it's gonna go. I'm gonna put it on over there on the entrance. Whoever comes here hoping to take a bath is gonna be repulsed and leave.
Okay, nice.
Simple yet effective.
Can you draw
Gonna run
some
off.
warts? Or would that be an overkill?
Draw like a rough sketch of like a person's back covered in all kind of like
Oh
boils.
god.
Can I help?
Looks kind of like this question mark. I'm just gonna slap that on the end.
Remember what happened last time?
Yeah, it works. Alright, so what do you mean we just need to give our consent? You're teleporting us or something?
You're teleporting yourself?
What?
Just follow our lead.
Okay.
Have you seen these weird statues, multiple arms, very lifelike?
Can I look at the
Around Paragon.
statues? Oh yeah, skeleton statues with a staff and a bowl or something, right? They're kind of like
Yes.
everywhere. Sometimes new ones crop up. But yeah, some
Just,
they are
just
everywhere.
appear?
Yeah. Sometimes new one crop up. Why?
We can save that for another time. But they can talk back to you. These statues. And
No, they can't.
Also,
Hey, let's save this for later. Just let's go.
I am holding a smug smile and waiting just to
Mhm.
see their reaction.
As Bree approaches the statue, immediately the statue begins
The
to.
one is the aquatic shop, right? That's the closest one.
Yes, Oconic shop is the closest one. Yes.
Okay.
You see the statue begins to reform again into the image of the 4-handed human, a little bit glitching here and there occasionally. The 3 of them immediately jump back, 4 of them, including Jackal. What the? Honestly, doesn't work with us when we do it. Kind of like knock.
Hey,
In
hey,
the
hey.
secrets.
City of Secrets, yeah.
Anyway, hey Atlas, can you
Greetings.
bring us to A-OK?
Understood. Teleporting. In 3. So this is where we give our 2 consent right now. 1.
Yes.
As everybody disappears, covered in bright lights, and then as you guys re-emerge, you guys are teleported all the way to the city center, where You see on the left, you see large building religious churches, basically, and on the right side are these shops where there used to be a bustling business district on your right. And as the elves and jackal arrives in this location as well, they all just kind of in a daze. Oh, that would have been so much easier to travel around.
All right, now everyone, hush tones, minor inside voices.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, you're expecting people to hear us? If you said we teleported, we'd be fine.
We're in
No,
the
no, no.
inner city.
There's another group we need to avoid. Hey! Get it? Avoid.
Avoid. Okay. As he lowers his voice as well.
Come on, let's go.
You guys begin to lead the way to bring them over towards the church. And as you guys are walking, you can hear.
Slowly, stealthily.
Yeah, you pass without a trace as well, so that you're not
No.
detected. And as you are walking, you guys can hear kind of loud, like a low rumbling, humming noises coming from deeper into the city. You hear.
Oh my god, what did you do?
And
Dad,
God
what
damn
is
it,
that
what is-
about?
then
What is
occasionally
going-
you will hear a loud. Yes, a loud, kind of like a reverberating noise before the earth kind of rumbles beneath you for a bit, as you see a kind of like a purple glow coming from deeper, from within the city.
Hey, Jeff, what's that about?
I have no idea.
Oh man.
Regardless, I think that's bad news. Let's go back quick.
Yeah.
All of you rush over towards the army of undead that stands in front of you. All of you just raise your various daggers to allow yourself to walk through the undead part, allowing you guys to go inside.
Who did carve out their daggers with the wood?
I
Has anyone
don't
done
think
it?
anyone done it yet.
It's
Yeah,
me. No, not the dagger.
You have the wood, but you haven't carved it out yet, if I recall
I
correctly.
mean, I have Sheppa symbol, and they let me in for that. Just
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
No,
First of all, through Shepa, everything is possible, so jot that down.
But in the end, you guys were able to make your way inside. Pushing the door, you are greeted with a dump of a temple, chairs broken, kind of leaning against the wall, dust and cobwebs just covering the entire place. Wow, you guys have a pretty good place.
I like what they've done with it. It's pretty good. Okay, wait. Okay, where's the? We
we
remember
did-
what doesn't trigger the trap.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
yeah, we have a password as well.
Yeah. Say the password and just like tell them what to not. Tell the new
Where?
people what not to do.
Yeah, you guide them through this puzzle area. What would have been a challenge for most, they all were able to go through with ease with your instructions until finally you arrive at the very end, where you are greeted by the red-skinned tiefling, Ruby, standing in front of there. Oh, you're back. You're back early. And more food, more mouths to feed. Brilliant.
More food.
Ruben,
God,
you turned into
That'd be so horrifying to hear.
Well, I mean, I haven't clarified. Are they more mouths or more food? He looks at the elves behind him. Now, I'm pretty sure the rumors that Tiefling eats elves are just that. I don't like him. Well, too bad. Nice meeting you. Your name's Nebula.
Yeah, he's Aurora's dad. We just found that out.
Well, looks at Aurora.
Or just blinks a couple of times.
Really?
Not a verbal reaction, rather just like a confused, shocked, slightly offended look.
So out of
Look.
pocket to just declare.
Looks at the
Wait,
guy.
did I not have? I'm sorry. I would not have done it. We wouldn't have done it if she.
Ooh, Delilah looks awkwardly into the wall. Just ignore.
I'll tolerate you. Come inside.
Okay.
As you all make your way inside the building, where you guys are greeted by, well, everyone. You see, what do you call? Not Potter, Henry. Henry and also Mia begin running out of the room with an owl on his shoulder. You see on the other side a bunch of kids, children, basically rushing over towards you, giving you a hug like dad returning home after a long day at work. You see Quinn and Fontaine and Riz. All of them are just returning, seemingly had just returned from a scouting mission as well. All of you are able to sit down and find a place to relax and introduce your new friends to the group. Not everybody is happy. Well, specifically Ruby is not happy having to deal with more people. Henry is always happy to have more people. Quinn is kind of neutral. He lets you make your decisions, he just follows it. Fontaine is also kind of like a little bit wary about new people, but you're sure he'll warm up to them at some point.
Well, they're hunters. They know of the Great Forest.
But these guys very quickly are involved in various conversations that's happening in a place, allowing you to have some time to do what you want upon arriving here. Henry specifically rushes over towards you. New friends, huh? Nope, no, wrong voice. New friends, eh? And here I thought you were supposed to destroy the bandits, not recruit them.
No, these were the prisoners.
Ah, that
We did
makes sense then.
subdue the leaders.
I'm
Although-
assuming the threat is not entirely gone then.
Yeah, apparently it's just one head and they grow another. You know what I mean?
Understandable. You are only what, 4, 5 when you left? Understandable. Regardless, if they decide to come, we have turns around seeing all these people congregating. We have a veritable army of our own at this point.
I feel like there might be more pressing issue brewing about. Looks like Void is stirring up.
He snaps his fingers. Ah, yes, about that. Fontaine! Report time! As Fontaine pushes himself off the chair, Quinn as well follows behind him as the two of them walk over towards you. Fontaine sees all this crowd of people over here. Glad to see y'all back safe, but let's find something place quiet to talk.
Okay.
Should everyone be involved, or?
Well, I don't trust these people yet. We'll see. I'll deliver the information to you, and you do what you see. See what you do. Do as you see fit. That's the word.
Alright then.
He walks over to the kitchen area where there's not many people at this point. Fontaine pours himself a mug of ale and sits down. Quinn sits down next to him as well, keeping an eye on Aurora the whole time. Everybody else, you find your places around the table as Fontaine leans forward on the table, spreading out the sketch of the Hall of Heroes that he has.
What have they done this time?
Whoa. Wait, no, we've seen this one.
No, yeah, we've seen this.
Yes, you did. Alright, remember this? But you forgot about it already.
Floating tower here, a different administrative building here, and a market here.
Yeah.
This is the main.
Yeah, speaking about that, Riz and I, not Riz, Quinn and I here, we've been walking around, giving the place a look. Kind of realized that we might have a couple of wrong assumptions in the beginning. Yeah.
Oh, engineering base, science center. Oh.
That's what we noticed when we were over there. So you realize that the place that we said was another administrative building, that's more like a training ground of some kind. And of course, everything else has been written down over here. And from what I can see, your friends, pointing to Jack, is gathered up over in this place here.
Engineering bay?
Mm-hmm. They've been cooking some mad things over there. I've been seeing lots of explosions. I'm assuming it's trying to defend themselves from the undead-like armies.
Where's the armies?
Everywhere, really.
Oh.
So the problem is right now most of them are on the wall. But the most difficult part is going through it. Once you guys are on the inside, you're kinda on your own. You're gonna have to find a place for you guys to rest for yourselves. And you need to be aware of all the soldiers all around. Traveling from place to place might be dangerous, and I've seen these people fight. They fight good.
They fight with their minds, or
All magic look the same to me.
oh no, they fight magic. Oh, there's a lie. Having no counter spells and spell magic.
Regardless, that's gonna have to be something you have to deal with. Or, here's something that you can do. Use distractions. Move the armies around. Maybe...
Many of them.
How many of them?
Yeah.
Hundreds at least.
Avoid?
Oh!
No, the zombie.
The undead-like creatures.
Oh, okay.
The void... I've seen like maybe 20 of them. Maybe more, maybe less.
But the undeads come back.
That's the problem. Every day they gotta have to defend themselves over in that engineering bay. Your choice really, if you wanna help them. You wanna assist the undead to break in. But regardless what your plan is, they've been holding themselves up in the engineering bay quite a bit.
Are they the
If they're-
ones making that sound outside?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what they're cooking up in there, but it's not good.
Is Aurora back? Great.
As you say that, I come back. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, great. Delilah's gonna turn to Aurora. It's like, to recall on the previous discussion you had with your father, you guys talked about.
You can call him Nebula.
All right. Your conversation with Nebula the other day. You were talking about this individual that might have been the reason why Paragon is kept outside of the material plane.
Wait, did we not
The
hear
spell?
that? Did we?
Did we hear that?
That was a conversation between Aurora and Nebula. So yes, you guys were listening in the whole time.
I remember I left after.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Because in privacy, and then they start talking shop. So I wouldn't know.
But I mean, yeah, I think Delilah would know. But
Yeah, I was
I would
trying to
say
sneak when. Yeah,
Mm.
when I was listening.
Aurora would say, I don't know about your theory about being stuck in a different plane, but yes, he said there were 3 of them, and all three of them were needed for some kind of a spell that's taking effect over the city. It could keep it stuck wherever or whenever we are, but like I said before, it could also be keeping something locked away.
Do you,
We do
can
have that memory shard where they were about to cast a spell, or the idea of the spell was being brought up.
could we could your would you think it's possible that shoot, I already forgot his name. Christ.
Nebula?
Oh, Nebula.
Right.
Nebula.
Christ, our
Okay.
Lord and Savior.
Um,
Haven't had a
do you
Christ yet
think
in our
it's
game.
do you think it's possible that Nebula might be able to identify if some of the individuals are in the shard are who he mentioned? Or do you think this is just hearsay that he heard from somewhere?
Well, he spent 20 whatever years in here, so if he hasn't learned more than we have, it's not great for his career as an adventurer, so I would hope he knows more than we do.
Hmm. If
We can ask.
if the people of in question usually like hang about around the heroes halls, they might have encountered void, and it could be disastrous. This just I'm feeling like the more we just ignore them, they're about to be a whole less mess of a problem for everyone in Paragon and us more
I mean,
specifically.
I don't think we're planning to avoid them.
The
I
more we
agree, we
ignore
should
them, I think.
avoid them or delay them. We should
But
get to it.
something I was thinking is their armies, they do work for people, right? As in, just like how the army, the the one outside gave way to us once we showed the right credentials. Could do the same with these ones. Find something that belongs to the council, pretend to be the council,
Pulls out the teacher. Huh?
and and then it'd be easier to, like, to kind of move around. We don't have to worry so much about the fighting.
Or
And
maybe
that
we should go back to our original plan before we were supremely sidetracked all those weeks ago in clearing out after clearing out the church. Do you I it might be a hunch, a minor hunch, but with the nature of the undead and how they're organized or moving or their varied responses, it feels like they were specifically curated and controlled. And knowing a bunch of mages, I doubt that they'd let someone keep concentration and orientate all these mindless drones. I'm pretty sure we could maybe somehow gain access and control them ourselves if we look into the Heroes Hall. It was possible, like Atlas did say, we could try to get some administration authentication from the Heroes Hall.
that was
Stand to
for
reason,
that was so that nobody can transport to our place.
right?
We need admin privileges. Change it.
Which yeah, and we can get them at the Heroes Hall proper.
I mean, yeah, but either way, we need to figure out how to move around it because there's a lot of undeads roaming the area, and they are
No,
powerful.
no, Jock. Sorry, not Jock. Va- Fontaine said it's only in the perimeter walls.
I thought it was inside.
DM.
Soldiers guarding the wall. Majority of the soldiers are on the wall. There are still a lot of soldiers inside as well.
Varied, clumped up around a certain area. Hotspots? Any hotspots?
Hotspots would be over here. Pointing over towards the command center.
Where we
Oh,
want to go, right?
that might be where we want to go then. Uh,
Lots,
Atsa?
lots.
Where's the L? Okay,
Lots of people. Gotcha.
Latsa.
No,
Okay, yeah.
lots of dead, lots of skulls. Okay.
Oh, that's a skull. Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was a zombie with the X's, and I don't know what this is, but
You know
all right.
Uh,
So okay, it
you
seems
won't
like we have
observe my beautiful
I'm
creation.
sorry.
we have two possible solutions
Mm-hmm.
to our uh uprooting of void. One involves the undead, and that means we might need to visit the good old command center. Seems like we can gain some access or some kind.
All
The
right,
other
but do
would
you
be
have a way to go around the piles of undead over there? I'm telling you, there's a lot over there.
wide enough that we can't teleport.
Teleport how?
Well, we've seen a lot of atlases strewn about. It wouldn't take too much to teleport a small group and establish one in the center. Find one and activate it. That is.
So your
Someone.
first goal is gonna be finding an atlas and activating it somewhere in there.
Well, yes, this is a working plan. If you have any better ideas
No,
or
no, no, no.
spells
That's
about.
that's that's a good plan. Assuming there's an atlas in there.
Why wouldn't the central functioning government building of this entire majocracy have atlases in the center building
I don't
or in the
know.
center
You
Not
district?
don't
as
want people
many.
teleporting in the place.
Yeah. And I think that's the one that will be like restricted to admin privileges, you know?
Hmm. Could be. Yeah, could be true.
That cannot
Still,
be good.
Just
yeah,
say it.
it
It's
would
a
be.
good plan, but I don't think it should be our plan A until we confirm there's an atlas in there.
A bit risky.
My main concern is how you're gonna punch through that wall.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they must listen to somebody. Do they have any insignias or anything with their uniform?
It's just the
Mm,
council, right, of Paragon.
yeah, it's just a symbol of what do you call this Paragon symbol.
Probably we have like a lore person. Damn
What do you want or need Delilah to do?
it. No. I'm not talking about you.
Oh,
I was thinking
oh,
like library
okay.
or atlas. I don't know.
That would be in the center in the city hall. Um,
You wouldn't
it
know anything about Paragon. You know as much as the rest of us.
no, yeah. This is me guesstimating.
I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
of like if we could find something. We know there was the memory of Golden Hollow. These undeads work like as a routine, right? They come back every day. That means that they also, if they're armies, if they're soldiers, that means they have a higher commander or someone who controls them or someone who they listen to. And they're soldiers of Paragon. And the council is the one that governs the place. That means anything of the council would probably get them to kind of give way. Anything that identifies us as part of the council.
Again, pulls out the teacher.
What is that?
It's the blade that belonged to Zhang someone something, the fighter of the council. Party journal. What's his name? Council of Paragon. Zhang Hongzhou. Hongzhou? He was a Githyanki. He was there. It was in the tomb that we defaced.
That could work if there's, I don't know, like council people. You don't they usually have like insignias or something that identifies them?
We do also have the heavy armor. His heavy armor.
Does any can anyone wear them?
But I think the
Astrid
only
can.
person
Really?
Astrid
It's
has
heavy
heavy armor
armor.
proficiency.
Oh wait, no. Astrid only has
Astrid has
medium.
medium.
Yeah. You're right.
I feel like Henry would.
Henry would.
We
Yeah.
did give it to Henry, didn't we?
I don't
Did
think.
we?
I don't think you did.
We gave him an armor or something. Did
No,
we
we
not?
gave him a sword. Not a sword. We gave him a weapon, but it wasn't the armor.
No,
Was it right, Keely? Did I admit a
I
girl?
think so.
Aw.
We miss him
Right.
too.
Damn emo bastard.
Charming, beautiful child killer.
Oh my god.
God, I forgot about that. Yeah, he was so ready to just. Anyway.
He was just protecting us.
Anyway. Yeah. We also do recall. The church. Not church. The Kotnik family is well renowned enough. They might have some standing. And you could vouch as a cleric of Shepa. Still.
I don't think that's like, up to council level. This we're talking like, I don't know, rulers of the city. This we're just somewhat of influence, but even celebrities don't get into um
You'd think if they're the rulers of a city, they won't need any identification or anything. Astrid kind of pipes up.
maybe.
I mean, why would they have identification? Everybody knows them, right?
Then maybe if we know how they look like, we could just
We've seen them, right? Through the memory caches.
That is correct.
Caches.
That's true. You're right. Can
We could
we
just
disguise ourselves?
minor illusion. Yeah.
Well,
Definitely.
only one of us really.
Who
Hey,
among
Aurora, you look like
Uh huh.
I mean, I was there, but assuming I was there.
If I
assuming
were
I was
there,
there.
I think that you look like that one.
One of them is an elf. Would you look? Would you? Did either one of you look similar? It's Ryoka, right?
Well,
Ryoka, whooshy.
Yeah, they
Whoosh.
look close to each other, as in an elf looks like an elf. That's where they.
In a world of magic disguises, we're gonna rely on possibly familial similarities.
Ancestral familial levels of. I feel like, yeah, just disguise would do.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's easier to disguise if you already look close to something. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Like, a if
Okay.
so if let's say the
Who among
councils
us looks
are
the closest like a toad that was about to vomit?
Okay, so we have a gift Yankee, which none of us are. A wolf, which
I can
Someone can
change
be.
into.
but it's a mythical wolf. Can you be a mythical wolf?
What makes a wolf mythical?
I don't know.
It's an internal thing. Outwards wise, they might be slightly bigger, slightly buffer, but no more than their buff wolf.
Just have Aurora shapeshift into a wolf and just enlarge reduce her. There, simple. Henry would have enlarge reduce. Just spitballing what the Eldritch Knight might have. But,
Not a bad
who
Uh,
plan.
else? Simone is a dwarf.
there's Philip. We don't know who Philip is. Owen, probably a human. Vyoka, which is an elf. Mo'o, which is the wolf. Jang, which is the Githyanki. We haven't seen Rain. Rainy? Rain.
Rain?
I don't know, but it's a self-insert for sure. I'm kidding.
So, how? What is your plan to push through the entrance?
I'll find that out in the next episode.
We're cutting real here? Alright.
I mean, we could.
Damn.
It's already 1 p.m., so I guess we can end our session here today. As you guys actually off session need to figure out how do you plan to punch through the wall, because just for context, there is an army along the wall. Yeah, most of the gates are the one where there's an easy way to go through, but there are like emplacements along the wall as well, where ballistas and everything are pointed outwards to defend themselves from outside intruders. Other than that, there are of course roaming groups of those undead like soldiers roaming about inside, and not to mention of course void in the engineering bay, where you guys need to decide how you're going to deal with them. Let them work together, up to you. But for now,
Take a screenshot and put it in the group.
okay, sure. Let me do that real quick. But with that, that's where we're gonna end our session here today. Thank you very much, guys, for playing. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna stop here for now, and we'll see you guys next week for more Paragon Lost. But tomorrow for Arcana 12. See you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And